In this Ben Franklin exercise, you'll first hear a short conversation. Then there will be an in-depth analysis of the pronunciation. First, the conversation.
What's up with you lately?
Not a whole lot that's new. Kind of the same old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do last weekend?
On Saturday, I made applesauce.
Ooh,
Heaps.
heaps. Did you guys go somewhere for the apples or?
Well, I went to a farm
Uh-huh.
that's like the UMass farm
Uh-huh.
called Cold Spring and got 3 pecks.
What is a peck?
A peck is like that bag. This bag right here.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's like this full of apples.
Wow. What's up with you lately?
Not a whole lot that's new. Kind of the same old.
What's the most stressed word in that sentence?
What's up with you lately?
You. The peak of that sentence is you. What's up with you lately? So all of the words before that lead up to it, and then the word lately, those 2 syllables fall away from it.
What's up with you lately? What's up with you lately?
What's up with you lately? Duh. And all of the sounds are pretty smooth and connected. We have the TS consonant cluster here, linking into the vowel. What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up with you lately?
What's up with you lately? Really quick release of the P before the W. What's up with you? What's up? Just a very quick, light release. Up with, up with, up with.
What's up with you lately?
And then a stop T in the word lately. The stop T, or the T rather, is a stop T when the next sound is a consonant. Remember, we don't talk about letters for these rules, we talk about sounds. So even though the T is followed by the letter E, the sound after the T is L. Lately, lately, lately. What's up with you lately? Quick stop T.
Lately. What's up with you lately?
She does a very dramatic here. Thinking vowel, as in butter. Very relaxed. She brings her pitch way up as she's thinking of what's up with her lately.
Not a whole lot that's new.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. What do you notice about the T here? Nada. It's a flap T. Links into the schwa.
Not a whole lot that's new.
Nice and smooth. Nada, nada. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Whole lot. She links those words with one single L. So again, the E here, just like in the word lately, doesn't make a sound.
Whole lot. Whole lot. Whole lot.
This letter does not represent a sound. The word whole ends in the L sound. The word lot begins with the L sound, so we link those 2 words with just one L sound. Whole lot. Whole lot. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Whole lot. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Not and lot both have the ah vowel, as in father. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
And then we have a stop T at the end of lot because the next sound is a consonant, the TH sound. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot that's new.
That's new. That's new. Okay, one word is stressed and one word is unstressed. Which is which? That's new.
That's new. That's new.
That is unstressed. The big clue is it's reduced. We don't hear the a vowel, we have a schwa. That's. And the pitch is flat, the word is said quickly. The word new, let's listen to it.
That's new. That's new. That's new.
New. It has the up-down shape. That is a stressed syllable. That's new. That's new. Hopefully you can see how the character of those two words is really different. That's new. Unstressed, stressed.
That's new. That's new. Kind of the same old.
Kinda the same old. Kinda. Kind of. Pronounced kinda. With the word of being replaced with the schwa. Kinda the same old.
Kind of the same old. Kind of the same old.
Same old. Linking ending consonant to beginning vowel. The last sound here in same is the M consonant. So think of it as being the word mold. Mold. Say mold. When we link things like this, there's no clear differentiation between words. So same old should sound the same as say mold. Because all of the sounds are the same. Same old, same old, same old, same old. They should sound exactly the same. Linking ending consonant to beginning vowel.
Same old. Same old. Same old.
Same old. This is short for the phrase same old, which I will talk about in the vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and idioms section of this lesson.
Kind of the same old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say, confirming for her that nothing much is going on, and she says, which is a casual way to say yes. Now, we do this without opening the mouth at all. Watch how Laura does it without opening her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a casual way to say yes.
What did you guys do last weekend?
So since Laura didn't feel like anything new or interesting was going on in her life, I decided to ask her something more specific, what she did the previous weekend.
What did you guys do last weekend?
What did you guys? Pretty unclear there. I've done a video on what did. When we say these two words together, we often drop the T, whatted, and just link this as in butter vowel into the word did. Whatted.
What did you guys do last weekend?
What did you? So the word did is very quick here, very short. And I'm combining the ending D with the word you to make the J sound. So it sounds like Jew. What did you? That's a really common way to pronounce those three words, and we do use those three words together in this sequence pretty often. Practice that with me. What did you? What did you?
What did you guys do last weekend?
What did you guys do last weekend? What did you guys do? Do had the most stress there, highest pitch, clearest. What did you guys do? It's the most important word in this sentence. It's the verb. And I'm asking for actions, what they did last weekend. What did you guys do last weekend?
What did you guys do last weekend? What did you guys do last weekend?
So all of the words before, what did you guys, lead up to it. What did you guys do? And the words after fall away from it. Do last weekend.
What did you guys do last weekend?
Do last weekend. So it's the peak of the sentence.
What did you guys do last weekend?
Last weekend. You might notice the T is dropped. I've said it many times before. We tend to drop the T when it comes between two other consonant sounds. Last weekend. So just connect the S sound right into the W. Last weekend. Last weekend. Do last weekend.
Last weekend. Last weekend. What did you guys do last weekend?
On Saturday, I made applesauce.
Ooh.
Heaps.
There's that little thinking word we have again.
Um, um,
As in butter, and simple, relaxed.
on Saturday,
On Saturday, she's speaking slowly here. She's drawing out the word. Her pitch goes up so that I know she's not done talking. She is going to figure something out to tell me.
on Saturday, Saturday,
Saturday. Nice flap T there. Saturday, Saturday.
Saturday, Saturday,
So we switch from the flap right into the schwa R, unstressed syllable of Saturday. So the front of the tongue will flap against the roof of the mouth and then pull right back a little bit to the R. R, R. Saturday.
Saturday. On Saturday, I made applesauce.
I made applesauce. The D sound really weak and not so easy to hear.
I made applesauce.
Sometimes when we have an ending consonant and a beginning vowel, it strengthens the ending consonant so that it could sound like dapplesauce. I made applesauce, but that doesn't really work here. The D sounds really weak to me. I made applesauce. It almost sounds like I may, M-A-Y. I made applesauce.
I made applesauce.
I made applesauce. It's just a very quick, light flap because the D does come between two vowels here. And the D between vowels, just like the T between vowels, is a flap. I made applesauce. I made applesauce. Really quick, light flap of the tongue for that D.
I made applesauce. I made applesauce.
Applesauce. Applesauce. Let's just talk about syllable length for a second here. We have long, short, long. Any word in American English that has more than one syllable has just one syllable that has primary stress. So in the word apple, it's the first syllable. So we have da-da-da, apple, sauce, applesauce.
Applesauce. Applesauce. Applesauce.
Applesauce. Listen again several times and see if you can feel the difference between those syllables and see if you can feel the pattern long, short, long.
Applesauce. Applesauce. I made applesauce. Ooh.
Ooh is my response. Ooh. Very clear shape of the up-down stressed syllable. Ooh. So that's something you can say when what someone told you is extra interesting or exciting or maybe surprising. So to me, applesauce is a lot of work to make. So I'm impressed that she made it. Not only that, applesauce is very delicious. So this is why it got that response out of me. It seems like a lot of work. It seems extra special. I'm impressed that she did it. So I said, ooh.
Ooh. I made applesauce. Ooh. Heaps. Heaps.
So Laura says heaps, and I say heaps. And both of us make that up-down shape. Heaps, heaps, heaps of a stressed syllable.
I made applesauce. Ooh. Heaps. Heaps.
Did you guys go somewhere for the apples or?
Well, I went to a farm.
So the up-down shape. Then I started my sentence and I changed my mind about what to say. So I have a little bit of a stutter here at the beginning.
Did you guys go somewhere for the apples or?
And then I changed my mind. I'm going to ask a question with the word did. Did you guys, the word did super, super fast, and the D and Y combined to make that J sound, Jew. Jew guys. Did Jew guys. Did you guys? Did you guys? Did you guys? First syllable super fast.
Did you guys go somewhere for the apples?
Did you guys go somewhere for the apples? Go. Much longer, especially when you compare it to did. Did. Go. Up down shape of a stressed syllable.
Did you guys go somewhere for the apples?
Go somewhere for the apples? Go somewhere for the apples? For the. These two words, function words, were said very quickly. The word for was reduced for, as it usually is. How quickly can you say that word? For the. Really should just sound like one word, for the. And now this was pronounced with the E vowel, not the schwa. Why? Because the next word begins with a vowel sound. In this case, the a as in bat vowel. So when the next word begins with a vowel or diphthong, the letter E is pronounced with the E as in she vowel, the. The apples, the apples.
For the apples.
And now you can think of connecting them with a letter Y, which is written in IPA with the J symbol. The apples. For the apples. That might help you smooth out the transition between the and apples.
For the apples. Did you guys go somewhere for the apples or
Go somewhere for the apples, or the word or was also reduced to the schwa R sound, which is just a very quick R. For the apples, or
for the apples or
also the Z sound of apples really does link into that word. Zer.
apples or did you guys go somewhere for the apples or
Go somewhere for the apples, or. So go and the most stressed words there. For the and or. Super duper fast. Let's listen to that sentence fragment a couple times on a loop and see if you can feel that rhythm.
go somewhere for the apples or
Keep that in mind when you're working with the audio that goes with this video.
did you guys go somewhere for the apples or
Well, I went to a farm.
Well, not a super clear L. When we use this word at the beginning of a sentence, rather than as an adjective, as in, I don't feel well, I think we often get pretty sloppy with the L. Well. She certainly doesn't bring her tongue tip up. She just makes a quick little dark sound here for the L. Well. But we tend to kind of swallow or lose the end of that word when we use it like this at the beginning of a sentence.
Well, I went to a farm.
I went to a farm. Okay, a couple things here. We have just one T connecting these two words. I went to, and then she reduces this to the schwa, and then I hear just like a little pulse between that schwa and this schwa.
I went to a farm.
So it doesn't sound like went to farm with no letter A. I do hear a letter A because I hear just a quick little t. It's like a little bit longer than the word to would normally be, so that my ear hears it as the next sound, the letter A. I went to a farm, very, very subtle.
I went to a farm.
And it would also be normal not to change this vowel to the schwa because it's followed by a schwa. You would definitely hear native speakers make that as the oo vowel. It would still be really fast. I went to a farm, tua. That helps make it clear that it's two words. She did go ahead and reduce it, but I hear just a little pulse of sound or a little lengthening of the schwa so that my ear still identifies this word. I went to a farm. Went to a farm.
I went to a farm.
Uh-huh.
That's like the UMass farm.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So we say this a lot when people are talking so that they know we're listening. Of course, she knows I'm listening, but it's just a way to stay engaged in a conversation when one person is telling a story. It's like you're just interjecting to say, I am listening, I am paying attention, I am following you. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's like the UMass farm.
Okay, so the word like gets used a lot in American English as a filler word with no meaning.
That's like the UMass farm.
The word like here does not change the meaning of the sentence at all. It's not like a verb where we would say, I like that. But it's a word she says as she's thinking of exactly what she's going to say.
That's like the UMass farm.
And it's not considered great English if you do it all the time. She does it a normal amount. I would say I do it more or less a normal amount. But you will find people who use it constantly, every sentence practically. And it's just a habit, and it can detract from what they're saying. It can detract from a sense of confidence, but it's also certainly used some by a lot of people, including Laura and myself. So here she's used it. It's a filler word.
That's like the UMass farm.
She said it really quickly. She makes a pause here after that's while she's thinking of what to say, and then she throws in the word like, but doesn't pause. She goes right into the next word, and she kind of makes a stop for a K, but she certainly doesn't release it. Like the, and she goes right on to the next word.
That's like the UMass farm.
UMass, short for University of Massachusetts. Lots of schools go by a shortened name. Often it's just the letters, like where I grew up in Gainesville, we had UF, University of Florida. Lots of people call it UF, or another school in Florida, FSU. That stands for Florida State University. So in Massachusetts, rather than being called UM, which is what we call the University of Michigan, they call it UMass. UMass.
That's like the UMass farm.
Uh-huh.
UMass Farm. And I do another uh-huh to show that I'm listening, still paying attention to you.
That's like the UMass farm.
Uh-huh.
Called Cold Spring, and got 3 pecks.
What is a peck? Like,
Called Cold Spring. Okay, here we have an ED ending, and the word before ends in the L consonant, so it just adds the D sound.
Called Cold Spring.
And it can be really hard for non-native speakers to pick up on these D sounds in ED endings, especially when the next word begins with a consonant. Called Cold. Called Cold Spring. Let's listen to it 3 times on a loop.
Called Cold Spring. Called Cold Spring. Called Cold Spring.
Does it sound like call Cold Spring to you without an ED? To me, as a native speaker, I do hear something that makes me know there's an ED ending there. I mean, partly it's just the context. The name of something, we use the word called with a D. It's called YouTube space NY or whatever. It's called UMass. It's called Cold Spring. So part of it is I just know that's the word because grammatically that's how we use it.
Called Cold Spring.
But I also think there's a very subtle sound like that in the throat, which is the D. Super quick, super subtle that I'm hearing between these 2 words. But if you don't hear it, don't worry. And also know that you don't need to try to overpronounce or make these Ds in these situations really clear, because Americans don't. Called Cold Spring. Called
Cold Spring. Called Cold Spring. Called Cold Spring.
I hope that sound is coming across the microphone. So it's just this D sound in the throat. My tongue is up in position, but I'm not releasing it. Called called cold, called cold, called. So I'm exaggerating it there. It's a much more subtle sound, called. Really quiet, but a native speaker will hear that and their brain will say D.
Called Cold Spring. Called Cold Spring.
Cold spring, cold spring. The D sound also very subtle here, certainly not released before the S. Cold spring, cold spring.
Cold Spring. Cold Spring.
Her voice goes up in pitch. She's not done with what she's saying.
Called Cold Spring. And got 3 pecks.
And got, okay, usually the word and is not this well pronounced. And she pronounces all of the sounds in it. The a as in bat, the end, and even the D. She holds it out while she's thinking of what exactly she's going to say.
And got.
Actually, now that I'm listening to it, it sounds more like and. She's sort of switched the a vowel to something like the e. And this is not really usual, and I wouldn't say you should try to do it. But that's what I hear her doing.
And got 3 pecks.
And got 3 pecks. So she has a pause here. She's not rushing through what she's saying. She's still thinking about things, but even so, she doesn't release the T. She still makes it a stop T. And so we hear that big break there because the next word begins with a consonant.
And got 3 pecks.
3 pecks with the KS consonant cluster at the end. Peck is a unit of measurement used for things like apple, very unfamiliar to me. I had no idea how much a peck of apples was.
And got 3 pecks.
What is a peck?
What is a peck? I ask. What is a? So flap T here, connecting the as in butter sound with the I vowel. What is a?
What is a peck?
The word is has an S that is pronounced as a Z, and that sound is strengthened because we're linking in to a vowel. What is a? What is a peck? What is a peck?
What is a peck?
Peck, the most stressed word there. What is a peck? What is a peck? The 3 words before leading up to it. What is a peck?
What is a peck? What is a peck? What is a peck? Like,
what is a peck? Like, again, this word doesn't really have any meaning. I could skip it and just make the gesture without having to say the word like.
What is a peck? Like,
A peck is like that bag. This bag right here.
oh, mm-hmm.
A peck is like, okay, again, like filler word. You could drop it. The meaning doesn't change. We say something is like something when it's similar to something. But when she says that bag, she's showing me an actual peck bag. So it's not like that bag. It is that bag. So the word here, like, is meaningless. It's a filler word.
What is a peck? Like,
A peck is like that bag.
A peck is like, peck being the most stressed there. A peck is like, schwa, I vowel, Z. A peck is like,
A peck is like that bag.
that bag, with a stop T. The vowel is not reduced. It's still the a vowel. That bag. So we have 2 words, each with an a vowel in a row. That bag.
That bag. This bag right here.
This bag right here. Really low in pitch. Listen to the quality of her voice. There's not much air in it, so it gets in it a little bit.
This bag right here.
She sort of mumbles it as she's walking towards it. This bag right here. Right here. Right here. I don't hear a T. I don't even hear a stop T. It's so mumbled. She just says, right here. Right here.
Right here. Right here. This bag right here.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Up, down. Oh. I see it. I understand. Mm-hmm. The casual yes, without opening your lips. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's like this.
It's like this. It's like this. Super quick word like, not released. Like this, like little stop for the K.
It's like this. Like this.
So here she's using like, meaning the word similar, and it's not a filler word.
Like this.
It's similar to the bag she's showing me, except what's different is that it's full of apples. That is what a peck is. It's like this. And she holds on to that S, I don't know why, just for fun, makes it a little bit longer than normal.
It's like this. It's like this. Full of apples.
Wow.
Full of apples. Full of apples. So again, she's overpronouncing a little bit. The word of is more clear, I think, than it would normally be in casual conversation. Full of apples. Full of apples is how you would normally say that. But she's just holding words out a little bit more. She holds out her S a little bit more too. Just being a little bit more fun with speech, a little bit dramatic. And I'm impressed. I say, wow.
Full of apples.
Wow.
Full of apples.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. You can say that when you're impressed with something, just like I said, ooh, earlier. Wow. Up, down, shape of stress.
Wow. Wow.
I'm impressed because, again, I've never made applesauce. It seems like a lot of work. And she's just told me she did 3 whole bags of apples. And I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot of time and effort that she put in to make her applesauce.
It's like this. Full of apples.
Wow.
Let's listen to the whole conversation one more time.
What's up with you lately?
Not a whole lot that's new. Kind of the same old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do last weekend?
On Saturday, I made applesauce.
Ooh.
Heaps.
Heaps. Did you guys go somewhere for the apples or?
Well, I went to a farm
Uh-huh.
that's like the UMass farm
Uh-huh.
called Cold Spring and got 3 pecks.
What is a peck? Like
A peck is like that bag. This bag right here.
oh. Mm-hmm.
It's like this. Full of apples.
Wow.